that Tony Abbott contested 2 elections as leader of the Liberal Party. In 2010, he won 7 seats from the Labor Party. In 2013, he won 18. What's more, in 2010, 654,000 Australians voted for the coalition than for Labor, and in 2013, 1.5 million more Australians voted for the coalition led by Tony Abbott than voted for Labor. It was most probably those 2 thumping results that made it virtually impossible for Bill Shorten to win the last election. In the brief time that Tony Abbott was Prime Minister, indeed in his first year, he stopped the boats that had brought more than 50,000 illegal immigrants to Australia. He abolished the carbon tax, he dumped the mining tax. He spoke powerfully and acted decisively on national security. He saved the taxpayers billions of dollars by reforming the national broadband network. He approved $500 billion in new infrastructure projects, and to the joys of many, dumped Tim Flannery's Climate Commission. After years of inaction from governments of both persuasions, he signed free trade deals with Japan and South Korea. He rebuilt our relationship with Indonesia after the disgraceful Gillard live cattle fiasco and, of course, a spying scandal. He led the world in challenging Putin in Russia after they shot down Malaysian Airlines flight MH17. And as he promised, he brought home every Australian from that tragedy. He set up a royal commission into union corruption, which I venture to say no other Liberal leader would have done. And he announced the second airport for Sydney at Badgerys Creek, which every government had sidestepped for years. And he got a multi-billion-dollar road building program through the Senate. He drafted a $100 million domestic violence package. And on the issue of Islamic extremism, not only was he a world leader, but much of the language he used on the international stage was appropriated by other international leaders. Well, tomorrow is the first anniversary of Tony Abbott being knifed and dumped as Prime Minister, an event that some would say significantly changed the fortunes of the Liberal Party and indeed the attitudes of its traditional support base.